Hello and welcome to day 9 of playing a draft every day until I am Mythic. We are back in another quick draft. Yesterday was very successful and a lot of fun. And I am becoming a bit of a Golgari one trick. I've just been enjoying it so much. I've played it 3 out of the last 4 drafts. So let's see if we want to go in that direction again. With this pack, there is a river region, which is probably a bit hard to pass up. I lost to this card a little while ago. It is just so powerful. The entry effect is kind of insane. The Kishra Trawlers I've been impressed with, but definitely probably not first pick worthy. The Dragonstorm is very nice in the Dragon decks, but this is the Golgari card. So I think I'm gonna be cringe and just hard force it because I've just been having so much fun, and kind of at the end of the day, that's kind of what I want to optimize for, is the fun. So we will be taking this uncommon. Definitely should be taking this. I am not denying that. But for the Golgari force, we are taking the successor. Okay, now the Vanguard is not bad. It is providing a source of counters, and it's just a really solid uncommon on its own. The Stormbrood is maybe okay. I quite like it, but it would mean we were going more the Abzan direction, which I'm not a huge fan of. Lion Weight is good if we do end up with a Sultai Splash, but I think I'm happy just taking the Vanguard here. Another uncommon that works well. I think this will almost certainly be a Botanist. I love this card. It's just gets such good value so often, and with counters it can very often attack, which is always a nice benefit. Okay, Kintry Nurturer sticks out as a good option. The Veteran Ice Climber would be fun to try in a so if we do try go Sultai one time. Right of Renewal would also be good in the Sultai, but I was super impressed with this card yesterday. The lifesteal on it saved me, I think, 2 games. And it's just a really solid 3 cost. So always happy to take that. Here, there's not an obvious choice. We don't really have great options. There's not that many good 2 costs for this sort of deck, so the Leopard can be a decent stand-in. The Crocodile does have some counter synergy going on, but I think you really need to mill to it. It's not really worth what it is without its renew effect. The praise is really good, and the monument could just be perfect if I do end up splashing, so I think I'm gonna risk it with the monument. And we'll see if I end up going that direction. There is a Veil, which is that or the Death Gorger? I've had this way up a couple times, but I think the Veil is just the better of the two. I haven't had too many issues with running out of cards. I have a couple times, but I think the value of the Veil is just really high. Okay. There's a lot of good options here, actually. Betrayal is okay removal, and we have no removal right now. The Outrider can be nice. I would say it's probably one of the lower, sort of more of a fill tier creature, but it has really good synergy with the, I don't remember the name of the spell, but I think it might be like something Legacy or something, but it gives you Death Touch and Indestructible with the Menace. It's super nice. I think I might just go Pummeler, because I really have been liking Pummeler. And it's got really good synergies. It's just such a solid creature, I think. I think I prefer it to the Outrider. Here we got Nurturer, Devotee, and Pummeler. Again, some good options. Devotee can be really, like, I've had quite a lot of value out of this for just being something that can trade early in the aggressive decks, or can be ammo for things like Worthy Cost or Piercing Exhale. So I do quite like it. Again, Nurturer's been really nice, and Pummeler's also been really good. So I guess Part of me thinks I should just take the devotee because there's, as I said before, like more limited 2 costs. I think it's between that or the nurturer. There's a lot of good 4 costs. On the common level. There's Pamela, there's Envoy, there's a couple more. I'm blanking on, so my point is not very well made, but I feel like in a lot. Oh, there's the Outriders. So I think I'll just take this. Yeah, there's also lots of common 3 costs, so another 2 cost that's somewhat playable, but hopefully won't have to play. I'm not a huge fan of that card. I'll take the Resolve as some removal potentially, and that can be good with the trample creatures. But hopefully don't have to play it. Do I want the routine or the brigade? I think I might take the routine as a speculative choice. And take the Earth cover, probably won't play it. The crocodile here, but probably won't play it as well. And the Death Quarter tables, which we might play. It's one of the better fill options. Ooh. Now, this might be a reason to splash blue. The Flash Crafter. It's such a good rare. It's very tempting. Would put me more in the Salter direction, but we do have a Salter devotee already. So it's not the worst card to play on the splash. And there's also nothing else particularly good. Maybe the Bloodflies, Devotee, or Dragon's Prey would be the fallback option. So I think we take this, and we're going to see how confident we are that we'll be able to play it. Okay, here Formation Breaker is excellent for capitalizing off some tokens. Sage of the Fang, a great uncommon. I think that's kind of the no-brainer here. Wow. Aggro cards galore. Okay, so there's a Sultai Monument. So I think we might just go that, and that will hopefully be good fixing going on. Now that means we could actually play the bargain. Wayfarer is one of the... That and Devotees are the main, like, 2 costs, but we do have a couple already. I do like Wayfarer a lot, but bargain is so good. I think I just take bargain. We're going to have a decent number of renew effects. So I think we just take this. Oh yeah, it's kind of hard. I might regret this. Not taking the Wayfarer. There's also the Nurture, which probably will come back around. I think I'll just take this as the uncommon. We will hopefully see one of those 2 other creatures come back. Honestly, I'm kind of more tempted by the Sentinel than the Unbehate Earth cover, which is kind of crazy, but I think I like it more. So we've got a Devotee again, but we've also got Aggressive Negotiations, and we are very light on removal spells. And this is, I say pseudo removal, because it's not really removal. I can't deal with stuff on the board, but it can preemptively remove something. Devotee would also be good. Hopefully one of those Devotees comes back. Okay, we've got... Or maybe this is where I would take the Devotee. Happy to see it. And we can take things like Kotus potentially, but I think Bloodflies is the better out of those. Probably the Merchant. Probably won't play it because it's a 4 cost at the moment. But you never know. I'll take another Resolve. I really don't want to be playing Resolves though. We are really needing removal next pack. Could take the Merchant and just play 4 colors, but I'm not sure I want to be doing that. How many creatures are we on? 17? Yeah, I'll take the Resolve in case. Okay, you don't really need any of these. Doesn't really matter. Take the Underdogs. Take the Okay, so final pack. So what do we need from this pack? We want... I think we're doing alright for mana fixing, honestly. We'll move that across. We have some draw effects. Yeah, removal is #1 priority. We have some monuments going on. I don't think I'll play the Abzan monument unless I'm splashing for something big. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how it's shaped up. Some bigger creatures would be good as well. So, first pick, there's a botanist. This was the Alicia's Legacy. That's the card that I was talking about. And yeah, definitely botanist over leopards. Okay, this is why we wanted to maybe splash Abzan. That is perfect. So I think I will be playing some mana fixing for this, and that is a big creature as well. So we have tap land there, and we don't have any. We have the Abzan Monument and the Sultan Monument. So we have way more than enough to do on turn 2. We do not need more 2 costs. I might even scrap like the Bloodflies or something. So maybe here it's the Blossoming Sands or the Evolving Wilds. I guess Evolving Wilds is maybe better because it's going to be able to get me the blue or the white depending on what's in my hand. I think I like it better. Still no removal, which is a little sketchy. Okay, we've got a tap land, which might be the best thing here. We've got enough 2 costs. I'm very confident of that. So I don't think we need these. We could take the Death Gorger as some sort of counter synergy going on. I think I'm just going to take this though. I'm going to put all the mana fixing in one column. Like so. Okay, Dragon's Prey. Some removal finally. We probably still need some more than that though. Dragon Brood's Relic can be nice. There's a big dragon, but it's blue. We are playing 4 colors, which makes Relic significantly better, but it is something to do on turn 2, which I'm not a huge fan of, but maybe it's just worth taking anyway. Just thinking, if you have 4 colors, so we're gonna have 4 colors because of Baitor and the Flashcrafter. Maybe we won't though. Maybe I'll just go down to 3 because 4 colors is a bit of a tall order for a deck like this. It's kind of hard to say. Well, I'm going to take this because there's nothing else that I'm interested in the pack, but I might not play it. I guess it's better than playing the Sentinel actually. So maybe I will play it. I think it's Formation Breaker here. Good uncommon that went quite late there. I guess Routine is also mana fixing if we do want to play it. But we definitely won't play 2 of those, I don't think. If I cut those creatures, how many am I on? 21, and I'm cutting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 15. So we are still kind of looking for creatures. I don't really think any of these would be the ones that made the cut. I'll take it just in case, but I'm not really going to play it. I kind of like this as a combat trick, and we don't have many combat tricks going on right now. So I will take it. I'll take a routine, but I'd like to play it. Yeah, this is a bit rough on the removal side. I'm a bit worried about that. Take the Death Gorger as a big creature and a source of counters. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. I say that a lot coming out of the draft, but I am it just doesn't feel as good as some of the other ones, even though I have found some amazing options. The first thing I want to look at is the sort of things that benefit from counters and sources of counters, just to try get that a bit shored up. So let's do type creature And I'm gonna sort this. Okay, so looking at it, for creatures, I've sorted it by things that can provide counters, things that benefit from counters. Some of them do also provide counters, like the Successor and Sage, and then things that are sort of unrelated. Um, and then we've got. Sorry, I should have done this before as well, but we've got that providing a counter. This is doing nothing. I don't think many of these are going to be. That's a counter provider. This is good with the trample, but it's mostly just there for removal. This doesn't really benefit from counters, and I don't have many ways of going wide with it, but we'll put it in there. That doesn't benefit. This does benefit from counters. And yeah, that doesn't really. So I think we're looking alright, but I have a feeling I'm going to cut some of these. I'm feeling like maybe I should just cut the Fleshcrafter, even though it's so good. Because the other thing is, a lot of the things that I would be copying, the benefit is in, like, I have a lot of small creatures that I'm putting a lot of counters on. So it's like, am I gonna really get that much benefit of, like, imagine I copy Beetle, that would be crazy. Or I guess like copying Sage of the Fang or Stalwart Successor could be good. So maybe I just try it. We do have good fixing. Okay, I'm gonna sort it by mana this time. Okay, it's sorted by mana again. So it's interesting. We definitely are lacking some of the bigger creatures, which makes me more tempted to keep the Death Gorges. Yeah, the 2 cost is probably where we want to do some cutting. I think I might get rid of the Bloodflies. Is that stupid though? Maybe it is a bit. I think, yeah, we just have way too many things at the 2 cost level, and they are the ones that I'm least excited for. I could get rid of. I kind of like the rest of them actually. I think we keep the rest. And then we've got some 3 costs, which is good. I don't think I want 2 routines though. I don't even know if I want 1. I think we cut it. We've got decent chance of fixing. I guess we're gonna have a bit of a problem fixing for Abzan. That's the main problem. So maybe I do bring them back. And Abzan's the one I'm more interested in fixing for, to be honest, because Beetle is. If I can't play that, I'm gonna be very sad. But we do have a relic as well. Actually, I forgot about that. Maybe I dropped the Sultai Monument because I've got 2 devotees and the relic and the tap land, and we have the Evolving Wilds. I don't really like its active, and it takes away one of the 2 cost things to play. So that's good, I think. I think I'm it's looking a lot better with the mana curve. Yeah, I think this is good. We kind of have the same number of sources for most things. We're slightly more likely to be able to play a blue than the white. So maybe I should just play 1 routine. Doesn't feel great though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it for now and see. So if I draw 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources, I think that's okay. I think 4 sources is playable at the very least. And then we have 8 sources for black and green. I guess 9. 9 sources. That sounds good to me. Have I got rid of too many of my counter producing stuff though is the other question. I think we're okay. Sage of the Fang, Nurturer, Merchant, the Death Gorges, Vanguard. They're a bit more on the expensive side. It's always nice when you've got some of the cheaper stuff that can provide counters. So, we need to finally get to cutting. So far we've just been checking that everything kind of works. I don't need to cut many. We've got 16 creatures. I think I'm going to cut the Legacy. We've got Resolve already as a combat trick, and we don't have any Menace creatures really. I think the rest of the spells look alright. So do I want to cut a creature? I'm cutting 1 more card. What is the cards I'm least excited about? I mean, it is Resolve, but I think it's necessary evil to keep it. So maybe it's a DOT actually. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue sources, 5 blue sources. I don't have any bite spells, so it definitely falls a bit in value. Okay, I think I'm happy playing this. It's a little dodgy, but definitely lower confidence than some of that other decks. Definitely worse than yesterday's. Okay, both colors, and we have a 2-cost. We have two 2-costs. Some of our more expensive cards as well, but we've got removal. I think it would be a bit greedy to go for more. But it is a little awkward. Definitely don't love not having more creatures here. I think it's definitely the Formation Breaker first. That's a lot of lands. And I can't block, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So next turn I can pay 4. I could just Dragon's Prey early. So play the Relic. Yeah, I can't do much. Maybe I just Dragon's Prey this turn. I'm gonna take a lot of damage next turn is what I'm worried about. If I play the Relic, I can play the Merchant the next turn though, which is quite nice. And what would I remove? All the Practitioner probably? And then at least I'm only taking 2 damage. If I play this, I'm gonna have next turn I will have 5 mana, so I could play the Vanguard actually. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. No attacks. It is slow, but I think I'd rather save Dragon's Prey for something a bit more scary potentially. Wow, that is some very aggro. So I can remove all that next turn, but I am taking so much damage here. Interesting, they don't want to attack with the Duelist and Effigy. That's great. That just saves me some damage. I guess they didn't want me to kill Effigy because they might be relying on it for more of the attacks. So if I use this and go big, if I use this, I don't really do great, but it does potentially slow it down a bit. Will this be able to, this will be a 5-4. So it won't even be able to block that really. So I think the prey is just good here. I think I keep the breaker up to try kill the effigy. But it is a little bit scary here. Another duelist, so I'm going to take 2 damage from there. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a lot of duelists. So, I should probably block at least 1. And then I'm taking 6 damage, and next turn I can play... I can make a 2, I can make 2 of those. Which at least blocks a bit. Yeah, it's a bit dicey. I could just let it through, but then I'm probably just dead to the flurry effect next turn. So I think this is safer. Ooh, gain a life, but I can't do that. I need to get Vanguard out. So they probably just kill me this turn. I'm relying on them not being able to flurry, otherwise I am just dead. That makes me somewhat optimistic. Could be a combat trick. Do I want to block the duelists because they're more scary? No, I think... I mean, I'm dead either way, aren't I? What am I saying? Doesn't matter. Yeah, they did have it anyway. I was just super dead. Good game. Yeah, I had a slow hand and maybe I shouldn't have played the Relic. I don't know, it's kind of close though. The Relic let me defend a bit better than the later turns. Yeah, that was a well-constructed flurry deck right there. Or a very well-constructed aggressive flurry deck. Okay, we got 2 costs, we got 3 costs, and we got another 3 costs that can get me some cards, so I like this. Okay, we can get the devotee down nice and easily. If you can hear a printer, that's because my girlfriend's cat just decided to try print something, which is quite fun. I think they have counter magic up. I'd almost rather they countered the nurture. Although I could just wait. I think I'm gonna wait till their turn. And then play the bargain. Hopefully they don't kill the devotee. Nice. Yep, let me draw. Okay, so I want... We have more than enough lands. So it's like, how many botanists do I want? I think I want the Death Gorger for drawing a card as well. I quite like. So I think we take 1 botanist and 1 Death Gorger. Okay, so we could get our white land and then play botanist. I kind of like. I think that's a good play. And I'm super happy to trade devotee. I don't have any blue cards in my hand. And it definitely trades up with the trawlers, so I am a-okay. They're doing some thinking. They're reading botanist. Well, they are doing a lot of thinking about that block. This looks like a fully Sultai deck. I expect to see quite a bit of mill effects and renew effects. It's always sad when you play the trawlers out without getting the value. Dusan. Okay. Now I could just block, because if I don't, they're going to be more aggressive. But yeah, maybe I don't hate the block. I quite like being able to choose whether I mill. Maybe I just tank it and then at least one of them trades with the Dusan. What do people think? I think I know block. I'm going greed. Okay, that is a very nice card to get. But I don't really have much toughness yet, so I don't know how much I want to play it. But it is also a 5/7, which means that the next turn I can do that with the monument. So this would be... I'd get to 9. Not quite. So maybe I put this in. I think I go wide with it, because it can block the Dusan. Or maybe I attack first. Let's attack first. Yeah, reveal. I think they'll probably block with one of these at least. And if they don't, I will just print a token. Okay. I do not mind that trade. They are... I mean, it's not a bad thing to spend some time thinking about the blocks. I am definitely a culprit of doing that as well. So I think I want to play this, go wide, and then... Well, I guess I could make it big. No, I would still... It would still only be 3, so... We go wide. And I put a +1/+1 on the token, I think. I think we go token, yeah. Ooh. Stalwart Successor is nice. I think they probably won't play something to the... sorry. Probably won't removal one of these two. Oh, a Stalwart Successor. That is scary. That is very scary. So I think I could just destroy this to prevent the value from that. And then play out the Successor as well. And then we're sort of setting up for a good Baitor. I think I like that. Maybe I should just be like playing Baitor now. Because it kind of demands removal. And I'm gonna draw a card with it. Creature control. Am I gonna draw a card with it? I'm not actually sure. Okay, I think I'll play this. And this. Just to stop the card draw effect. And we play that. And I think we say attack with this and this. That's going to have Menace, which is kind of annoying. So maybe I actually keep that back. And we just attack with the Nurture. Yes, nice. That's a good trade. So I'm expecting to see some the Dusan perhaps get used. But if they do that, I'm more than happy to trade away for the Successor. So this must only include, this must be non-token creatures. Maybe that's very obvious to other people, but I hadn't clocked that. I've got some removal, it looks like, perhaps. Which is good. This is why I don't really want to play Baitor in case they just removaled it straight away. Well, they're looking in my graveyard, which is interesting. What could they be looking in my graveyard for? Okay, Rite of Renewal. Which, funnily enough, kind of messes up the Kishla Trawlers. Okay, I think I just play Baitor now. I get to draw cards. I could play the Vanguard. Because that is also a threat that requires dealing with. Is this stupid? I feel like I should just be playing Baitor, but I keep seeing things I want to do instead. Okay, let's play this. Let's just do it. It's a bit more boring with the options, but what can you do? If I attack with this, then they would need to double block, which would just trade Successor for Successor, which I'm very happy to do. And then I also don't really like the fact that they have the Skimmer. If I attack with all, then I might be taking That adds 1, so 2, 5 damage via that. So maybe I just attack with, like, this. I'm gonna attack with that. Maybe I should be attacking with all every turn, but I feel like I'm the one with more pressure to if the game goes on, right now at least. And at least the Vanguard gives me a backup plan if they remove all the Baitor, which I would expect them to. If they have. That is. Okay, the Dusan. That makes it a 4-4. If they attack with that, I'm happy to let it through and then just attack with Baitor next turn. I think. If they leave mana up, I'll just do this because I don't want to run this into a counter spell. Essence Anchor. Okay, some more blockers. They're thinking about attacking, which is fair enough. But they decide against it, which I think is probably the right choice for them. So I've got access to 8, and that is 4. This is 6. But I could just use this as the +1/+1, which I quite like. What would I add to? Probably not Baitor, because it's probably going to get removaled. I guess I could make the... I'm definitely doing this turn. So let's do that. And then the question is, what do I want to add to? I might just add to this spirit. We just keep making everything a bit bigger. Oh, this... Okay, it does work. Okay, never mind. I thought for a second that that was not going to work. Okay, we play this. And then let's attack with that. That. And do we attack with this? It's a bit risky. What's this going to do? Untap all the creatures in your control. Yeah, I think I'll just attack with those. Yeah. Okay. So next turn I might have a pretty lethal attack. This should be a good spot. Even with removal, I just have so many threats going on. I did get rid of my devotee, which means I actually can't play that, which was probably a silly mistake to make, because I would like to play this and copy Baitor. Oh well. Good mistake to make in a winning game. I'm jinxing it so hard by saying that, but you know what I mean. Okay, another Dusan. And a Sculptor. They just didn't have enough mill effects, really. They have so many things that benefit from their mill, but nothing to get them to the mill. Okay, let us play this. I definitely want to destroy this before combat, I think. And then I could Vanguard, I think, before combat. I guess I can give +3/+3. Is that useful? Is that going to make it 100% dead? If I attack with this, it's going to be a +3/+3 would make it an 8/10. So it could definitely kill both of those if they double block. It's going to kill them both anyway. So maybe we just don't do anything yet. I think I keep back the Successor. Although, so they're going to have to block all of those. Let's just see what happens. I maybe should do the maths. So they can, if they double block that, then they're going to have to take at least 4 damage. But if they double block it, is there anything that can survive 6 damage? Yes, the Skimmer and the Sculptor. But then they have to take 5 damage. Okay, I won't attack with that. Ah, well, I will. Because I can always use this on one of the non-blocked creatures. So if they do that, if they do double block this with these two, then that is lethal. I think, I don't know if I'm making a mistake here. Probably should have calculated a little bit more, but I think kind of whatever happens is probably going to be a good outcome. It's just, is it the best possible outcome is going to be the question. Okay. Okay. So far none of my creatures are dying. Double block. So I should just kill that. Or wait, +3/+3 would make this. No, there's no way I'm surviving, so it's better just to kill them both. And then let's play... Oh, I should have played this before that, shouldn't I? Oh well. And oops. Okay, nice. I mean, a bit messy play, not perfect. But it got the job done, and that's what matters. 1-1. Okay, we drew removal again, and we've got 2 cost, 3 cost, 5 cost. Pretty happy. See, this is... I need to come up with a name for this. This start, you play the planes, you play the devotee. It's like the... Oh wow, all 4 colors. That's very satisfying. Don't mind too much. Devotee. Okay, that's saving the... Popping it. I'm gonna play... Don't think it matters too much. It's so satisfying when you draw all your colors, even though they're like I had one of each of these. How crazy is that? Yes, I'm guessing it's red. Oh, it's black. Swamp. Okay, they got all their colors as well. But they cheated. They used the wilds. Wow, the Fueling Cone on that? That surprises me. I think they're gonna regret that, but we will see. And they might just have so much removal they don't mind. Yeah, looks like they might have some more in the tank. So this is going to be annoying if I can't copy, right? So, I mean, it's basically useless without copying, but thankfully I drew the pummeler. No blocks in case they have combat tricks. Bringing back Lancer, okay. So I've got negotiations. I have Fleshcrafter, which I quite like. But I've also got Pummeler, which can block that, which I think is going to be my favorite here. Yeah, I like this the most. I think just having good blockers is going to be the most important thing here. And I think I still attack with this. Because I just feel like... Yeah, I want to keep it alive, so I don't really want to block with it next turn. But if they have removal, it does get a bit worse. A little bit dicey. Maybe it was a negotiations there because they are reaching their, like, this is where they might play the Butcher or something like that, which is a bit scary. Sonic Shrieker as well, but it is what it is. Okay, they definitely just have combat trick. There's no way you would do that otherwise. Yeah, not really a combat trick, but it follows a similar line. So I could negotiations this so it's a good blocker. I have 5. It's kind of an annoying number. The Vanguard might be best, actually. It uses up all the mana. And it's gonna get extra big. Put 3 +1/+1s. Let's do no attacks for now. They definitely have, like... I feel like they have, the one which gives you +3/+0. Ooh, back-to-back tigers. That is some value right there. And rebuke. Wow. That is quite the combo. So negotiations now has no value. But I did draw a land, which is great, because I can become a copy. I think I copy the Pamela. It makes the most sense. Oh, but I have 1 black source and it used it? That's so bad. I need to really stop using the auto tapper. It's so bad. That's crazy that he used it with 2 black cards in my hand. It's blue. It doesn't need the black. Ugh. Need to double check that every time. Wow, they're gonna get a lot of damage here. Okay, interesting. They went for that. And then they didn't attack. Just curious. So here I can resolve and Dragon's Prey, which I'm gonna do. Destroy that. And then Dragon's Prey. That? I guess? Or... yeah. I mean, it's just stat-wise the best, and it's not like any of them have a significantly better passive. I could start attacking, but I don't think I want to. Okay, tap land, that's good. That's a sorcery, which is annoying. Maybe I do start attacking. It's kind of interesting. Do I win the race? 8 damage each turn, they do 7. So it's not a great race to take with being down so much. I guess using this, I can make it a bit more. Maybe I just attack with 1. Double block. I'd rather kill that, actually. Yeah. And now I can... oh, that's actually so good. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that was the first chapter. Oh, I'm terrible at this game. I think we just leave it. It is... yeah, I think we leave it. Oh, nice. Now I can actually get some value out of this. It's probably a land, but... yeah. Still works. If they double block, I can still kill one of them. Okay, what have they got? Okay, we're racing. Oh, nurture is nice. And then I make it wide, because then everything can become the Pamela next turn. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Let's see if it was worthy of the splash, because I'm playing a bunch of stuff just to play the Flashcraft. Okay, never mind, they'll get rid of that. Oh wait, what? They thought that did 5 damage. I thought it did 5 damage. Yeah, oops. It's actually aggressive negotiations difference. So that's what would be the right way around to do this? So if I do this, put that there, and then next full attack. We have to. Okay. Why does it keep trying to? Okay. Yeah, they just. I was just as well. What are they doing? Okay. Nice. The Flashcrafter did go kind of crazy there. A nice little synergy when you make the little tokens. Just it's not really a go wide deck, but then you always have the option, which is nice when you have a couple cards that benefit, like even like worthy cost. I think the Nurture is just so good for that. It's such a cheap, flexible card that can get things. The counter synergy is going really quickly. It's got lifesteal, which can really help in races or just keeping you alive. And when you put counters on it, like that lifesteal can be hugely game changing. And then yeah, the ability to go wide or go big is just super nice. Nice. This is also looking good. We've got pretty lucky with our starting hands. I think every time we've had a swamp and a forest, and almost every time we've had a 2-cost, which is what you really want to see. Okay, it might be another soul type player. I hope they attack with it. No, okay, boring. I guess I just play negotiations anyway. My best. Oh, they have counterspell maybe, or they're gonna exile. Yeah. And they have a dragon. What should I get rid of? Well, I don't really care about the earth cover, to be honest. So we definitely get rid of that. I think they knew I was gonna get rid of that. Okay, Wayfair. Jungle Hollow. Okay, so we can get the. If I play the Monument, I can get a white. A Plains, which is good. I am taking quite a bit of damage here. So next turn they can play the Earth Carver. So this turn, what do I want to play? I can play the Merchant plus Death Gorger. Or I could just play the Pummeler. I can't ever keep up Snakeskin Veil, it's annoying. Maybe I do just play the Merchant. Okay, so I want to make sure, yeah, that's fine. Gonna be a 3/3, and then let's make it a 4/4. And then I can make another 4/4 for cheap next turn if I want. They have another exile, I think. Oh, they've got overall possession to bring back exile. Okay. So next turn's gonna be probably Vanguard, and I go wide just so that it can block the Earth Carver. Oh, interesting. Okay, that makes it a bit different actually, I think. Does it? I mean, the Pummeler can block that now, which is very nice. How much mana am I gonna have? 6? So I could just do... Yeah, which do I want more? I mean, that just blocks better. But that can go wide. Do I care about it going wide? Maybe I do. It blocks 5 damage as well and actually kills the creatures, which is quite nice. Yeah, I think I prefer it. I can double block that if they add a token to it or something. Interesting. I think I just want to do that. It would be nice if I drew a forest. No forest for me. I think it has to be the pummel now. Yes. It's definitely not looking great. Okay, happy to trade. They might have a trick. Right. A good honest trade. And still I can only play one of these. Yes! I can play 2 of them. So how much in total? I have 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could play Breaker and Pummeler. I can play Successor, Breaker. I could play Successor and pop the Monument. Is that right? Maybe I do that. Or I could keep up Veil. Oh, I can't really keep up Veil. Yeah, I think we just do that. Counterspell. They have a... I think they have another exile, maybe. So maybe I should keep up the Veil. It's an expensive Veil to keep up. I think we just do this. And then at least, at most, 2 damage is coming through. I want to keep Successor alive, but... we'll see if it's an option. Okay, they're down to 1 card, which is at least something. And Dragon's Prey is pretty nice. But do I want to prioritize that? I feel like probably not. So, what do I want to do? Well, if I have 7, so I can't do both. So I might just do Formation Breaker and Pummeler. And what would I Pummeler? Maybe I just Pummeler the Successor. But no, because the removal will be used on either the Breaker or the Successor. Creatures with power less than this creature's power can't block it. And it's going to be 3/3, so that can block it. I think I just do this. Maybe the wrong choice, maybe I should have gone for one of these, but... okay, that's a removal. No worries. I guess the Veil could have also given it priority, so yeah, that was probably a good example of where I should have gone for a token. I think we can count that as a super mistake. Just greeding a little bit. They got more grave. It's probably another Aurora Possession. We're getting back Dragon's Prey. They can play it this turn as well, which is annoying. Wow. That is very high value. So I definitely need to save the Dragon's Prey. And probably the Snakeskin Veil as well. Let's just get our blue source. Let's see what they got. Sculptor. We have 4 cards in graveyard, so it's not as bad. But it is flying, which is annoying. It's interesting they went for that over something else. Am I happy trading that for the successor? I think I am. Actually, no. I'll just put this on the successor. Although I know they have Dragon Spray. So I need to save that for Dragon Spray. So maybe I just double block. Yeah, I think that's good. Keep Dragon's Prey for one of these guys. And then keep the Snakeskin Veil for the Dragon's Prey. Okay, that's good. I can play that and still play the Veil, which I think is kind of what we're looking for. And I can get rid of some of their cards. Let's get rid of Piercing Exhale. And what do I like the least out of these? Probably the Serpent. They're going to be exiling these cards anyway, I assume. So this is where they might be exiling. Oh. Now they probably know I have the Veil, but it's all good. I need to get better at my spell management, just like bluffing whether I have one or don't have one. It's part of the game and I'm not very good at playing it. Oh, huge draw. That's crazy good. So I think I just do that. No, they don't have a counter spell, which is good. And then, do I removal something? I could removal the... I don't know. I could removal the Sculptor and start attacking with this, but I think I just save it for their bigger creatures. I'm just gonna let Beetle do its thing. I don't think I need to up the pace here. It's their last time they can do that, so it's good. They didn't do it. Interesting. Resolve. Please make it big. Please make it big. Please make it big. I think they will, because, yeah. I think I get rid of that. I think. It's just an annoyingly large creature, isn't it? But maybe I should save it for the turtle, actually. Because I'm going to get a card advantage just by existing at the moment. Oh, nice. And I can still play Dragon's Prey as well. Okay. So that was... They could have had those if they wanted them. But they didn't. Also, did that just tap all of my swamps again? What is going on? What is going on? Do I want to use that? Not yet. I can always use that to potentially kill the Earth Carver. See, that's so annoying that I can't do it this turn. But it's fine, I wouldn't have been able to because of the ward anyway, so I guess they just knew. Okay, let me do that. Yeah. Resolve all. Okay, and we got... Yeah, there's just no point attacking with any of these, really. I could attack with this Death Gorge, actually. I think I'll do that. Anything else worth attacking with? Could attack with the Successor, but 3 is what, like, okay to lose because I still stay with 20. Okay, it gets to hit, which is nice. Now, do I kill the sculptor? They still only have 1 card there, so I think not. I think I can get more value out of it waiting. Goalkeeper. So getting rid of that's actually not so good. Roma's routine. If I had saved that and then played it afterwards, I could have exiled it after killing it, which would have been nice. My turn. Okay, let's play the formation breaker for sure. Happy to attack with that. Triple blocking. Why? That's just crazy, is it not? Yeah, that sounds good. I thought I was just gonna trade 1 for 1. But this is perfect. Am I gonna run out of cards is the other question. We're both kinda low. So now if they put this on something, I can remove all that, which is good. They can't play it this turn. Forest. No blow, no attacks. Okay, let's leave something to play. So I am on a time limit here. We're gonna have to start throwing stuff forwards. That is really annoying. Oh, dragon snipers are so annoying for me. I want some counters. I've still got the Deathcraft actually. That's okay, nice. I think we just kill that. It's not like particularly exciting, but gets rid of a decent amount of power. Ooh, do they have Exhale again? No. Okay, this gives me something I can maybe start doing stuff with. Comes a 4/3, which is always nice. So, if I attack with the Death Gorger, then I'm basically trading it for a Dragon Sniper. How terrible of a deal is that? But the problem is the Earthcarver is stopping every other attack. I think I just wait. I think I'm gonna get to... What's her face? Naga Flesh Eater or something? Flesh Crafter? And then I can just make them all, like, beta or something. Actually, making them all beta would be terrible. Uh, 7 cards left. 11 cards left. I think it's no attacks. But am I just gonna die slowly is the problem. If I attack with both of these, they both just die. It's completely pointless. Yeah, there's like very little room for maneuvering. Do I have any Death Gorges left? No, so I can't even Omen Lock. That would have been... I mean, I draw 2 cards anyway, so it's... Come on, where's the Flesh Crafter? Please don't be the last card in my thing. Okay, Resolve is good. Resolve is very good. So with Resolve, I could attack with the 4-power creature. And maybe I do just start attacking with the Death Gorger and accept that it's going to die, but at least it trades. It's too strong. It's too strong just to trade like that, I think. Could go with the Successor, but then if the Earth Carver blocks it, I'm just trading it 1 for 1. But I think at that point we take it. Okay, double block there and a block there, so I think we just get rid of the Earth Carver because that's the most annoying. And then this can just kill that. Go down to 19, but we go back up to 20 with this, which is maybe a bit risky. Maybe I shouldn't play it. Just try stay with some lower health. Oh, they get the. That's annoying. 2 of them in the hand and the rest in the graveyard. That would kill me. Oh, that's so annoying to get that this late. I mean, I need to just attack with all next turn. That's so sad. Okay, you have to use something. So the pressure is definitely on. So let's attack with... So if I attack with this... If I attack with all, what's going to happen? They're going to block. One of these is... I mean, that is going... Beetle's going to the Earth Carver, probably. Death Gorge is going to the Sniper. Yeah, no, that's just like everything dies and nothing gets through. Which sucks. Sage of the Fang. That's something, but not great. So next turn I have to just attack with everything. Okay, we get the Fleshcrafter, but it can't attack this turn, is the problem. So I need to kill Beetle, because I cannot draw cards. Sage of the Fang lets me put a +1/+1 somewhere. So I think we put it on the Formation Breaker. And then we Fleshcrafter and we become a copy of... if I become a copy of Sage of the Fang, I can add one. But if I become the Death Gorger, I'm just more of a threat, I think. Exile 2 cards, don't want that coming back. Don't really want that coming back. So now, we just attack all. Decline. Next. If they're smart, they just keep Beetle alive, and then I just lose on the spot. I think they will. Yeah. That's smart, that's smart. I don't get to play next turn. can I do? Okay, so I can... I mean, I'm dead. I'm just doing this for fun. Bang! Well, I should have started attacking a bit quicker probably and just relied on the Flashcrafter later maybe bailing me out, but I should have maybe also realized that the game was going long and started just, yeah, kill Baitor and start Omen locking. Or is that what they call it? But that is a unique situation to be in, to be honest. That was the first time I've really been in such a stalemate. Well played by the opponent to realize their win condition was just surviving. The dragon snipers are so annoying. I just do not have the breadth of removal to deal with them. Okay, we start with Flashcrafter, but that's alright. We've got most of our colours available straight away, which is great. In fact, we can have all our colours with a little bit of cheating. Let's play that. I'll do the thing where you wait for no reason. Just for fun. Okay, drawing some cards already. That makes me think they probably don't have lands. But maybe they just want to make some more. So let's get black. And then let's play Botanist first, I think. I'm not super keen on getting the monument out. It doesn't really do much at this point. If I can hit my lands, then I'm gonna be chilling. Ooh, the Light Shatter. It is such a cool card. Okay, we've drawn our land, which is good. So, Sage of the Fang it is. I think I'll just make the Sage the 3/3. And it can block. Yeah, there we are. Well, we've got plenty of lands. I think I've become a copy of Sage of the Fang, probably. Jeskai Devotee, they are all the colours. Combat trick. What is it? Purging Stormbrood, okay. Don't mind that too much. So what should I play here? Probably just play out the Flashcrafter. It really doesn't do much this time, does it? I could just make this bigger and draw a card. I kind of like that. Should I do that first? And then maybe I play the monument if I don't get anything else. Yeah, did not. Okay. No attacks. I definitely am not in the market for more lands, so this works out. Do they? I guess they don't have. Okay, that's annoying, but it does mean that I get this, right? Yeah. Decline. I want that. lots of damage. It's like an aggressive multicolored deck. I just need more creatures, so maybe I do just play the Fleshcraft. Then I can't play anything else, really. Maybe play this out. Keep up Veil. See, it's smart enough to figure out that I want to keep a Veil this time. I think I want to become this. And then I can get rid of this and this. Okay. I discarded 2 lands and drew 2 lands. How cool is that? I think I just no attack, defend. I'm too low, even though it's very tempting. And I gotta probably play a big dragon, which is gonna be hard to deal with. It's not the biggest dragon, at least. It is a haste dragon, which is really annoying. Well, this might be a swift end to the run. If I can't find something else. How close am I to being able to pop that? I need 8, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a little way off, but I think it's the best I can really do. I think we just play this. And we put a token here. I think we just get rid of Marshal of the Lost, although Bottlebond Dragon's pretty big, but yeah, this is too annoying. And then we just play the Forest. Attacks. So I'm gonna take a what, 6 damage this turn probably? Oh, it could actually be 7. Oh, I just die. Oops. Let's pray they don't notice. Don't notice. You can't do it. I mean, there was nothing I can do. The only thing I could have done is kept the tap land, actually. They realized, I think. Yeah. Ah, no flying creatures. That was my demise. Wow. Yeah, I had some doubts going in. I'm curious how much. I don't feel like the mana fixing was actually a problem. I felt like I could play most of my stuff. It just felt like maybe not enough. Let's have a look. Not enough power, maybe? Just not really any big creatures that were really doing much for me. Too many times that I didn't really have enough creatures down, I think. Which meant very often early I was just on the back foot very quickly. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think usually I feel like I get going a bit quicker with this many 2 costs and then some 3 costs that adds tokens, but not this time. I think if I was cutting cards, this would probably get cut. I don't think it was that good for me. I think the Death Gorges were pretty alright. Maybe the Relic was not a great pickup. A 2 cost would have just been more impactful most of the time. Definitely would have rather swap those, but they kind of did their thing. But if these were Dragon Praise, the whole game would have been 10 times easier. So yeah, just needed more like pummelers. I think I underestimate how valuable things like Dusan and Pamela are just in this deck. I don't think I passed very many, but they really do. They're kind of the lifeblood of getting the counters going and keeping your action going when when you don't have that much card draw. But still pretty fun, and I like just like forcing something and learning like what's gonna look like a good deck for that. So hopefully you enjoyed watching it. And yeah, catch you in the next video tomorrow.